Good morning, everyone. Today we have a battle of the ages. We have Manchester, Liverpool. We have Apple versus Android. We have Marvel versus DC. But today we have our very own Singapore rivalry that even got into the news and police may have been involved. But before that, I would like to introduce to you my guest for today, Miss Sheikha Al-Sagaf.
Hello!
It's our first time having here on Eatbook and TSL, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. First of all, I want to know, you are Sheikha Al-Sagaf.
Yes.
Does your family own part of Arab Street?
Oh my god. So my day job is that I work as a project coordinator in a clinical trial company. At night, I do a bit of food blogging. So I have my own Instagram page as well at All Things Halal SG, if I can plug. Yeah, trying different food and also like clothing and everything in the halal Muslim space.
I see. So, more about myself, right? Okay, so for today, while we are at Arab Street on the hustle and bustle of the funner part of Bugis, I must say, we are here to settle the debate between
I think I know.
Zam Zam and Victory. I love Murtabak, first of all.
Yeah, I love Murtabak. And I've heard of this famous rivalry. I think everyone in Singapore has probably heard of it in the news. I think we heard about it during the COVID period, some saucy information about what has been going on. So it runs quite deep. Not just it's Murtabak and beyond.
So for today, we're gonna try and test two types of Murtabak, one chicken and one beef. But personally, I prefer the Zam Zam's chicken, but I also like the beef from Victory.
Oh, you take one team.
Well, I don't want to get, you know what I'm saying?
I know, me too. I love all, we stand for all. But okay, I would say for me, I don't know, okay, my family always buys Zam Zam. Okay, it's just like, you know, those blind allegiance. Like, okay, like my family support menu, I also support menu, but I don't know why. So like, we just buy Zam Zam. But yeah, I feel like today I'm really gonna put to the test, make my own informed decisions. But we love both still, right?
Of course, all the time.
All the time.
We don't stand for anything but just Murtabak in general. Are you ready to eat some Murtabak?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Come on, let's go. Okay, we are now on the second floor of Zam Zam, which is great because it's air conditioned on a hot day, especially in Bugis. But yeah, we have the ayam and also the beef. I'm quite excited with
ayam is chicken butter.
If you didn't know already.
know.
But visually, the ayam looks more like tebal and thick.
Yeah, it's chonky, this one.
Yes, very chonky.
It's thick and juicy. This one for me, it looks a little bit shriveled.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know whether it's, like, usually I don't think it's so...
It's usually very like nicely.
Like more,
Maybe it's just Zam Zam. I don't know. Okay. Shall we start with the ayam?
Yes, please.
Hey, why am I like being so like?
Oh, you're going for the hands?
Yeah, bro. Come on.
I will try to ladylike first, right? It's good, I'm not usually a chicken girl, but it's nice. It's super flavorful.
Yeah, you know, this is the reason why I always order chicken instead of beef, right? And why I prefer the beef in the chicken one here. The chicken one is always very juicy and moist because I feel right in biryani there's like an ayam dish. If I'm not wrong, it's the same dish inside here. Then the flavor it is very similar to that.
It has like that biryani rempah on your taste, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like reddish. Look like tandoori-ish.
Yeah, got a tandoori
right?
vibes.
A bit, right?
Got.
And I like the onion and all that. It gives a lot, like very nice flavor.
The dough is not thick.
The dough is, and if you, especially the middle part is like 99% filling and 1% of the dough, which is what you want, right?
Yes. I prefer the Zam Zam chicken Murtabak because it's a nice head of spice. It's very flavorful. I
don't know. I think I'm quite pleasantly surprised because I don't usually go for chicken at all. I'm always straight to the beef, but I really like, I'm quite shocked with the flavor, with the amount of filling and the softness of the chicken. And I'm gonna try with the curry.
Try with
the curry within.
Yeah. This is mutton.
Yeah.
Yes, fish. The mutton curry is very, how would I put it? berempah kind of
Yeah,
taste. It's very spicy, but not in the heat kind of way.
You can taste the meatiness also inside. This one's lighter. It's a bit more asam, like a bit more
It's a tang in
sour,
it,
tanginess. Yeah,
it's
there's a
quite
lot more
tangy.
tang.
I would prefer this with ayam for some strange reason.
Same.
Mm.
The curry gives a very nice, like it wraps the flavor well.
Yes.
I feel.
Because of the fact that this one is kind of like chickeny and like when you add a bit of tanginess, right?
Yeah.
Exactly what she says. It wraps the flavor and makes it very balanced.
Yeah, correct. But not overpowering also. Okay, so now we're gonna try the beef murtabak. This is my OG, so got high expectations.
Whoa.
Okay.
So far it's kind of like karaki.
Ada.
Yeah, it's like it's fried to like a nice
Yeah,
char. I don't know.
yeah. Like the beef is like some of it sticks more onto the thing, right?
Yeah.
Nice, huh? It's drier than the chicken, right? Because like the chicken itself is quite moist, but this one, because it's minced meat, right? So it's like already in its own individual. So and then it's
Correct.
fried more, I feel, right?
I wouldn't say the flavor is gone. It tastes very beefy. It's
Yeah.
almost like cheeseburger-y. I don't know why. I think for the fact that because the ayam actually comes in it comes with rempah and like kuah, right?
Yeah,
So that's why it's more moist. But this one, when it's
Correct.
being made, it's really just like it's like egg and then.
Yeah, I mean basically the meat is not like in a sauce.
Correct.
It's drier meat.
Time to try it with the.
Yes, curry. You know what? I'm gonna dig in with my hands. Yeah. I feel like that's the only way to really
Of course, man.
enjoy, right? Your hand juices and
Don't say like that. It makes more sense to add the mutton curry because of the fact that the meatiness of here balance the, not say emptiness, but the blank spots that this has.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
get what you mean. Yeah, and it's also the dry and moist, right? So this adds that moisture and seals it lah, I feel.
Between these two, right, which do you prefer? You being the person that always eats the beef one.
It's hard. I don't know why today I'm feeling this more.
Right?
I'm so shocked. Yeah lah.
Because
this was your record, right?
Yes, it's
Not
always
bad, not bad.
the Zam Zam ayam is always tip top. I think it's time for us to wrap it up. Maybe eat a bit more.
Yeah,
and then we
wrap it
go
up with my last bite lah.
Then we go on to the other shop that shall not be named
Yes.
in this one. Alright.
Okay, so now we are at Victory to try their murtabak.
Visually?
Wow, visually it looks so different.
Very different. There's more meat on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna
compared to
say.
the other. But the curries that
The
we
curries
see,
are so different. Like,
Yeah.
This is
you were
green.
saying this was what?
Okay, like what I think it is
Korma.
kuah korma,
Yeah.
And then this one is, I guess, dalcha, mutton dalcha. This one maybe fish curry.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I think we should start. Just now
Which
we start
one?
with ayam, right?
Yeah.
We'll start with the beef this time.
Oh, okay, mix it up.
Okay,
Okay, we
come,
taste on its
come.
own first lah.
Mmm.
Okay, I will say I think this is more meaty.
Mm.
Like inside, it's not just the on top, but inside is like quite filled with meat also. Dryness wise, I think same.
About there.
About there, but the other one had more like what is it? Karat, like the karat.
Yeah, crust.
Crust.
The crust.
Yeah, the crusty.
This one has egg. I can actually taste
Yeah,
it
and you can see like here.
at the edge.
Yeah, the edge.
And also this one has bawang. Oh, you can actually taste the bawang in the actual murtabak. Now I know why I prefer this. It
Why?
makes more sense that like I always get this one from here and I get the ayam from next door. It's more balanced. I feel like if you were to eat it as it just comes, it wouldn't be as right.
I feel like flavor wise, it's quite on the same playing field lah.
Oh, for yourself?
Like like the flavor profile of the meat. Yeah, I feel like it's the same. It's just that one is a little bit more crusty than this one.
I think now it's time to eat it. Wow, wow.
Okay, yes. I know what this tastes like. It is my grandma's rempah.
Your grandma work here?
Yeah. Okay, so my family makes this bubo, like the Ramadan bubo.
Bubur masjid.
Yeah, but the brownish ones.
Yeah.
Does it taste? Doesn't?
I haven't tasted
Oh,
it. We
you
shall
haven't
see.
tasted. But my family's one got this taste. Right.
It has that bubur masjid vibes.
Yeah, it's the rempah. I think the same rempah or spice that they use for that bubo, they use it in this curry also.
I think tak match eh. Is it match
Is
for you?
it? I don't know. I like it because I guess I grew up eating that porridge, so I'm a bit biased. But
I think we should try it with this.
Okay,
Dasha always goes well with daging stuff.
yeah, true.
I already took a taste of the dalcha.
Yeah.
I already know that it will go well with this because my family always buy it, but
It matches very well.
Mm.
And the dalcha is very meaty, but light also. It's not very heavy.
It's not. I feel that dalcha is always like should be the accompaniment to meat because it's always very macam enveloping.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
completes your makanan, your
And
food.
it's rich, like it's creamy, but like I don't know how to explain. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
It's chunky also. You can actually still taste the lentils that's
Yeah,
in
you
there.
can see it also.
It's now time.
Chicken.
Let's see if we will my favorite change. Because right now it's still the other shop. The color
Looks the same.
is about the same, huh?
It's the same, ah.
Really?
Okay. Oh, stupid. Okay, wait.
Mm.
I'll join you in a bit.
Now that we have tried both, right, from that Zam Zam and here, I can tell the jarring difference is that here everything tastes a lot more cleaner. Not that it's not flavorful, but it tastes very macam, you won't feel greasy after eating this. You'll feel like, oh, that was a good meal.
I would say like I think this one the meat is bigger chunks than the other one. So okay, like for me, that's where I prefer like it being smaller because I feel like the flavor will really wrap the meat chunks, you know?
Yes,
Like
yes,
I don't really like when I bite and it's like once I get through the layer of the flavor, then you know then you just taste like the chicken
Right,
inside.
let's try it with the curry.
Okay.
I would say that the fish curry here goes well with this because, okay, just now, right, the Zam Zam one was more packed in flavor and more macam, it was oily, it was really everything. This one is a bit more calm and it goes with the flavor of this, which is also a bit more calm as compared to the other one.
I would say the curry for this one, the spice is quite.
Oh, yeah.
It kicks, man. Like, and it's like towards the end. But I like it. I like that it's spicy. So I would say I prefer this curry over the other one. Yeah, but like what you said, maybe the flavors of the other one a bit more, just a bit more punchy lah.
Correct.
Okay, for Zam Zam, the chicken murtabak was like.
It was that guy.
Yeah.
It was him. As we said, the murtabak, the ayam murtabak from Zam Zam really is nicer. Although a
Yeah.
bit greasier, but flavor-wise,
But-
it really hit the spot.
But the grease is what makes it, you
Yeah,
know, the
true lah,
oomph
true,
lah.
true,
But
true,
like,
true.
I think flavor-wise and just like how it was cooked, like a bit crispy, but you know, just nice. I feel like that was Zam Zam chicken murtabak. But then for the beef, right?
You gotta go to victory.
Yeah, gotta go to victory lah.
Victorious in the
Yeah,
aspect
it
lah.
was definitely less dry,
Yeah.
more moist, and flavor-wise and amount of meat, I think.
There
right?
was really more.
Yeah.
Even though Zam Zam had like in a way a bit more flavorful, but not that much more, but just slightly more.
Yeah.
The meat given in both murtabaks from Victory was also a
Yeah,
lot more.
was
So it's
more.
like every time this one is better, this one is also just as good as this.
They have different pros. You know,
Yeah.
different strengths, I would say. But I would say like curry-wise, we had more options at
Victory.
I preferred the curry from
Victory.
Victory. lah.
True.
It's like, you know, this guy's got his strength, this guy got the strength.
Correct. You can't win
Can't
it
win
all.
lah, you know.
If you win it all, right, all the other places close. You just have one murtabak shop.
Okay, we are team Victory!
Just like any rival match between Liverpool and Manchester, it really is 1-1 today. That's because you ask us, but if you ask people who are, you know, not afraid of losing their life, then you can ask them which one they prefer.
Thank you for watching this episode of Famous Rivals.
If you like this video, you can watch more over there. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye!
Bye!
So now to try the younger brother Tasnim.